don't know about you, but I feel a lot better. Beating The Rock and regaining the WWE title just feels right, doesn't it? Unfortunately, there's still one more stop on the 2013.
The Beast incarnate Brock Lesnar, ready to face down Punk.
Banga coming to the ring by Paul Heyman from Minneapolis, Minnesota, weighing in at 286 pounds, Brock Lesnar!
Flanked by his devious representative Paul Heyman, the Beast incarnate is a three-time WWE champion, the 2000 college champion, a former MMA champion. We talked about this earlier tonight, Corey. You believe no disqualification will firmly favor Lesnar.
Brock Lesnar defeated one of the greatest MMA stars of all time in the octagon. He defeated one of the biggest sports entertainment stars of all time, Triple H, inside a steel cage. So yeah, I believe no holds barred favors the Beast.
Heyman staring intently at his moneymaker. Remember, Heyman tossed Punk to the curb when CM Punk told him, "I don't want you in my business, but I want to remain friends." As soon as Punk couldn't make Heyman money, Heyman said, "See you, bye."
Well, that's just business.
Well, to Punk, it was personal. Gentlemen, it is time.
Yeah, but whose time is it, Wade?
Well, we're about to find out because this is one of the most highly anticipated matches that I can remember in the history of WWE.
This is one of those matches, guys, where you're just proud to be here to watch it.
From Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 218 pounds, CM Punk!
You know, CM Punk, when you see him in the locker room, he's always that guy that likes to joke around. He's always loose. He's always ready to go. But today, there was a different feeling around CM Punk. The intensity was there. CM Punk was completely focused throughout the entire day because he realizes he's headed into a fight. A no disqualification fight tonight against Lesnar, a man who outweighs him by 50 pounds.
CM Punk almost defeated the undefeatable, The Undertaker's streak at WrestleMania. But this could be the biggest fight of CM Punk's life.
And let's not forget the list of injuries Brock Lesnar has given to CM Punk over the last month. He put 4 stitches into the chin of CM Punk. He caused rib injuries, a knee injury, and ankle injury as well. Brock Lesnar just feeding on Punk in recent weeks. It's the best versus the beast. CM Punk taking on Brock Lesnar. This is a matchup fueled by passion, ego, jealousy, and betrayal.
It all started with Paul Heyman's backstabbing betrayal of Punk to align himself with Brock Lesnar. Now Punk wants vengeance. He wants justice to prove CM Punk is still the best in the world, even without Heyman by his side.
But without him, Heyman says Punk is nothing, that he leveled up by moving on to Brock Lesnar. Heyman and Lesnar are on to bigger and better things after putting this CM Punk business to rest here at SummerSlam.
Corey, I know earlier tonight you said a no DQ environment favors the Beast, but I think this stipulation may just be the saving grace for CM Punk this evening. If Punk can grab a hold of something at ringside, it can be an equalizer.
I will concede that if Punk can somehow keep Brock from using weapons while wielding one of his own, he will have the advantage. But consider this, Brock Lesnar now has illegal holds at his disposal. Brock Lesnar can now use his inhuman to the sky.
Oh, went for it all, but gets nothing.
Something CM Punk must do tonight is bring the ferocity. Brock Lesnar is a vicious, unfeeling competitor. Punk has to be the same.
Well, the emotions involved in this match will help with that. You can tell this is a more intense CM Punk. Punk is more focused and vindictive than we've seen before. Something to note tonight, Brock Lesnar is dominant but beatable. He lost his return match after a decade away to John Cena. He lost to Triple H at WrestleMania earlier this year. From the top, diving double axe handle. And another climb. He's making a statement here.
Stalking from above.
Soaring.
Wow, cross body.
Consecutive high-risk maneuvers, and the pace of this match has certainly picked up.
Stiff kick. Momentum is really on Punk's side.
At the moment, Brock has no answer for Punk's raw determination. Clearly had a strategy going on there with the attention on the leg.
And Punk just thrown out of the way. And what's this manager looking for under the ring? He has no business down there.
Lesnar unleashed.
And with an onslaught of strikes like that, it's clear they have nothing but punishment on their mind.
Oh, right in the solar plexus.
Not a position the Beast Incarnate is used to. The damage starting to pile up, courtesy of CM Punk.
Shining Wizard.
Caught that and reversed it. Section. And he tosses it back in now. He's rummaging for some sort of equalizer underneath the ring.
God Lord, brutally swinging that steel chair.
Each superstar trying to counter and gain an advantage.
Everything working against Lesnar now.
Somehow Punk has Brock Lesnar on the back foot here. He's able to dodge that one in time.
Using the chair with no caution at all.
Lesnar timed that just right. A razor-sharp chop there.
Punk never saw that coming.
And one more reversal. Talk about evenly matched here.
And Punk is really putting the pressure on.
Yeah, Punk's wearing down Lesnar with intense precision here. Oof, that's going to echo in your ear for a bit. Ugh.
Climbing to the top. What's he have in store?
Perched up top.
A diving knee drop.
What's this? He's go.
Watch out.
Heinous knee to the face.
Attempting high-risk move after high-risk move. And a face first. Setting up on a Koji clutch lock. Trying to break the hold and is able to do it. Critical escape there. Full Nelson prying open the arms and right to the back of the neck. Opportunity now for Punk to capture some momentum.
Time now for CM Punk to get his end.
About to be locked in. Here we go, guys. And not sure what he's thinking. Letting go here. Oh my God, that is gonna hurt. Counter by CM Punk. And remember, guys, this is the no disqualification match. Punk looking to put it away with a GTS to Lesnar. Lesnar's down. Cover by Punk. And Heyman now gets involved. Remember, no disqualification.
Heyman's already betrayed Punk once recently. Now he does it again, breaking up a sure victory for CM Punk, and now Punk has lost the plot.
Heyman looks like he's about to soil himself. It's about self-preservation for Heyman.
Self-preservation is easy when you have the Beast incarnate backing you up.
Went for the F5, but what a counter by Punk into a DDT. Cover now for the win over Lesnar and a kick out.
Late kick out, and Paul Heyman can't believe it, but now straight into the Anaconda Vice grip.
Punk squeezing with all of his might, trying to put down the Beast. And Heyman again.
Well, just when it looked like a tap-out was imminent from Brock Lesnar, Heyman involved in proceedings and gets peppered with a shot from CM Punk.
And Punk now finally taking his frustrations out on Heyman with the Anaconda Vice in front of the chair.
Well, Paul Heyman paying dividends right there for Brock Lesnar, the distraction enough to give the Beast the impetus to take control once again with that chair.
Not done yet.
Lesnar won't be done until Punk is completely destroyed.
And it looks like that moment is imminent, Corey.
Punk up on Lesnar's shoulders. Brock Lesnar marching around the ring. Oh, it delivers an F5 out of the chair. And this is just the worst position Punk can pin on CM Punk. And a quick kick out.
The referee did not even make it to a 1 count before he powered out. Unbelievable. Oh, we know what's coming here. Ladies and gentlemen, go to sleep. Lesnar could not avoid the big shot.
There's 2. Brock's done. CM Punk overcame the Beast, and Paul Heyman schemes.
The winner of this match, CM Punk!
What a moment for CM Punk, proving the doubters, proving Paul Heyman wrong. On his own, with no one backing him up, CM Punk is still the best in the world.
Not even a Beast can stand in his way. Defeating Lesnar, showing up Heyman, this is the ultimate moment of vindication for CM Punk. Enjoy it, Punk.
When I returned to WWE, I knew not everyone was going to be thrilled. Drew McIntyre made it clear.
Drew McIntyre steps inside hell for the 3rd time in his career.
From Ayr, Scotland, weighing in at 275 pounds, Drew McIntyre!
He's yet to win this matchup. Most notably, he lost the WWE Championship to Randy Orton in the cell 4 years ago. Tonight, Drew McIntyre hopes to end that losing streak and CM Punk's career. You know, Corey, another interesting statistic. Drew McIntyre made his premium live event debut 15 years and 1 day ago. Ironically, in the Hell in a Cell premium live event. Oh, how Drew McIntyre has come so far from that day.
It has been a complete transformation since those days. This is a vengeful Scottish psychopath before us now, and I don't think anyone has given reason for Drew's wrath more than CM Punk.
It was 27 years ago to the day in St. Louis when the Hell in a Cell structure first surrounded the ring. The Undertaker faced Shawn Michaels in an epic battle. Since that night, Hell in a Cell has made history.
It's made history while simultaneously tearing flesh, shattering bodies, ending careers, and altering lives.
You can see by the look in McIntyre's eyes, he has one mission here tonight: to end CM Punk for good.
CM Punk in his career is 2-2 in Hell in a Cell matches, but this is his first time in the cell in nearly 11 years. Right here in Atlanta, CM Punk actually had a Hell in a Cell match and walked out victorious.
Yeah, but with all the disdain between Punk and McIntyre, I will be surprised to see anybody walking out of this structure in one piece tonight.
From Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 218 pounds, CM Punk!
And there's really no room to mince words. These men want to end each other's careers. They want to maim each other. They want to send each other to the hospital.
Well, if sending your opponent to the emergency room is the prime objective, I can't think of a more suitable setting. Punk has to tap into that side of himself tonight if he wants to walk out of the cell, or out of Atlanta at all. He said that Drew McIntyre has made him the man his worst critics say he is.
McIntyre said earlier, this is not going to be a classic. This is not going to be cinema. This is going to be mutually assured destruction.
Hate is a word we don't use a lot around WWE because there's a certain amount of respect between most competitors. But there is no other word I can use to describe what CM Punk and Drew McIntyre have for each other.
These two have vowed to destroy each other, to end each other's careers here at Hell in a Cell.
The final match in an epic trilogy. I don't know if either of them is going to be able to survive tonight.
It all began last November with the return of CM Punk, and that ticked off a lot of superstars, including Drew McIntyre, who believed Punk wanted to kill this business, and CM Punk had no business being back in WWE. The company had buried for a decade. And that has driven us to tonight, in the final match in this trilogy between Punk and McIntyre.
But on the top rope, something big's coming. Ooh!
Uh-oh. This is not going to be nice. This is going to be nasty.
It's all about winning, no matter what it takes.
Superplex from the top.
When all else fails, sometimes you just have to go the high risk and hopefully high reward route.
Wants to finish this.
From the top.
Oh, he misses the mark.
That gets reversed on CM Punk.
We've had the opportunity to talk to some of the legends who have been in Hell in a Cell over the years. You ask a guy like The Undertaker, Wade, who's been inside this structure 14 times in his career. Every time he left, he was never the same.
That in and of itself is nothing short of miraculous. I doubt that record will ever be topped.
And how long can you last? How deep can you dig? How long will you be locked in this structure? You ask guys like Triple H and Shawn Michaels who had the longest ever Hell in a Cell match in over 47 minutes. Will Punk and McIntyre go longer than that tonight?
You gotta think about this. Drew McIntyre has never won inside Hell in a Cell. Punk has. That's gonna be adding even more to this match for Drew tonight.
Yeah, McIntyre has been successful in unleashing all of his mind games on Punk leading up to this point. But is that something clouding?
From the top.
Ooh, and he manages to reverse.
This is not wholly unfamiliar territory, psychologically speaking, for CM Punk. If you look back to Punk's career, once upon a time, he admitted in order...
He turns it into the end, and he just decides to end the hold.
Wonder what he's thinking here.
From above!
Take off!
Diving double axe handle. McIntyre turns things around.
Each athlete fight.
CM Punk hoists his opponent. Gone to sleep. Will that sew this up for Punk?
Out of the ring, still surrounded by the hell that is the steel structure. No telling what's underneath the ring tonight.
Retrieving a wrench from underneath the ring.
He's heading back to the ring. Bam! Well-placed calf kick. It's never been a matter of self-preservation with anybody I've seen step in the ring with CM Punk. McIntyre has made it abundantly clear he wants to end Punk's career, ruin Punk's life tonight.
And Punk looks like he wants to do the same to McIntyre.
Listen, Punk said, despite the best efforts of my family to stop me from going into this matchup, he says, I can't afford a Hell in a Cell match at this point in my career, but if this means the end of my career, so be it, because I have to end Drew McIntyre.
Well, that just speaks volumes to how deeply under the skin of CM Punk McIntyre managed to get.
Driver spiked him, and CM Punk is leaving no breathing room here.
Punk finding the will to turn the tides inside the cell. He's got McIntyre reeling.
Corey, you probably know CM Punk better than any of us. You've seen Punk. You've seen the good and the bad side of this man.
Yeah, but even myself, I don't know what Punk is truly capable.
What's it gonna take to end it? It might be this. Go to sleep. The lights are dimming for McIntyre. Getting to his feet, but nothing good is waiting for him.
Just down with that wrench. McIntyre must be getting phased by this attack.
McIntyre tempted the devil inside the Second City Saints, and he's paying for it now.
Carefully placed stop to the arm.
This fight will not go down as a 5-star wrestling classic, that is for sure. These men want to punish and maim one another.
Limited only by the confines of the cell and their own imaginations.
Very few men are ever the same when they walk out of this structure.
Looking to adjust some features on their opponent with that wrench.
This is just turning into a savage display of violence.
Letting out every ounce of frustration and rage and then some.
Come on, this has gotten way too far. Just stop this already. Roundhouse kick, and CM Punk is in control.
Punk is proving hard to deal with.
Oh, shoulder, elbow, all affected with that.
Turned it around with a kick to the midsection.
What a counter! Oh, look at this. Neck breaker after the float over.
That was pretty. An example of what makes the Scottish Warrior so ruthless in every sense of the word.
CM Punk headed to the perched up top.
Oh, man. Going for the heel now and cranking that joint.
Stretching and tearing at all the ligaments in the leg. Showing Punk the door here.
And the action is shifting now into that dangerous area between the ring and the walls of the cell. He finds a counter to McIntyre there.
He looks ready to strike.
Check out the springboard. Wow, springboard attack.
Gotta respect the strategy to work over the arm.
Punk and McIntyre might be setting a whole new standard, taking flight.
Splash! And McIntyre on the receiving end again.
Yeah, Punk able to completely neutralize McIntyre here.
Oof, causing some serious wear and tear to the leg.
Big elbow drop. Working the leg with that move.
Elbow drop on target. Testing the limits of that leg here. Beautiful. Float over neck breaker. Picture perfect. Overwhelming offense now from Punk.
McIntyre's going to have to figure something out. Of course we keep... Oh, my! Does McIntyre cap this off?
Having trouble making it to a vertical base, and it looks like it's only going to get worse. Both arms captured, and vitriolic stomps.
Oh, that last stomp had a little extra vinegar on it. Punk formulating a move.
Spiked on the crown.
He's able to counter that. He's locked up here. Pile driver. Spiked him. Deadlift. Look at the power here. Into a German suplex. Just one right after the other. Can't be stopped. Working on the arm.
Ooh. Oof, just stomping away at the arm. Oh!
McIntyre is getting dismantled.
A series of disabling maneuvers from Punk.
Oh, look at this. Just cranking the head. That's gotta hurt.
Oof!
Head scissors with the point of the elbow.
Oof! That split him open, and he's becoming a crimson mess now.
Whoa, literally battered and bruised right there.
Oh, man!
Taking full advantage of the foreign object in play here. Back to back. Face first. Setting up. Okoji. And he's releasing the hold. I guess he might have something else in mind here. About to be locked in. Here we go, guys. And he decides to let his opponent out of the hold.
Might have felt like he was losing a grip and didn't want the opposition to counter out of the submission.
And you notice the black arm band on the left bicep of McIntyre. He told us he was wearing that tonight.
Punk now with a quick dodge under and a Uranagi converts it.
He lets his opponent out of the submission.
Yeah, but who knows what damage has been done. Letting him get to a standing base, moments away from having him exactly what...
Punk missed with a wrench and a low blow by McIntyre.
Remember, that is completely legal. It is distasteful, but it's highly effective, and all the wind knocked out of Punk's sails.
Who cares about being tasteful when you're locked inside of Hell in a Cell, Wade? Drew McIntyre came here to destroy Punk once and for all.
And now McIntyre going to introduce the steel steps into this matchup. The Scottish Warrior, this Terminator, just destroying Punk.
Well, you wanted hell, Punk? You're getting hell. You are locked in there, no escape, and your demise may be imminent.
Punk trying to summon the will to continue, and what does McIntyre have inside of that little bag, gentlemen?
I can only imagine what this sicko has in mind.
The Scottish psychopath cooking up something dastardly, no doubt.
Oh, the disrespect.
Adding insult to injury.
Those are the beads of Punk's bracelet.
Were the beads of Punk's bracelet. And McIntyre now looking to just finally put Punk away.
Oh! McIntyre might have just broken his back.
Oh, God, the sharp edge of that steel digging in to the lower back of McIntyre, who may be crippled. And now with the upper hand is CM Punk.
This is one of the most brutal matches I've ever witnessed inside Hell in a Cell.
Punk trying to shove those beads down McIntyre's throat. Here it comes, the end.
GTS connects. Cover off the go to sleep by Punk. And he got him. What a win, what a match.
Here is your winner,
CM Punk earned this victory.
Such a drawn-out, heated rivalry, but finally conquering McIntyre is CM Punk.
For as clear as Drew made it that he was not happy to have me back.
Seth freaking Rollins as motivated as we've ever seen him. This is personal.
The people are singing Rollins' song. This is Rollins' battle cry as he heads to war with CM Punk.
From Davenport, Iowa, weighing in at 225 pounds, Seth freaking Rollins!
Ladies and gentlemen, over 20 years ago, Seth Rollins got in a car and drove from Iowa to the East Coast to try out for CM Punk's training school. He redefined himself in his craft. Rollins and Punk would reunite briefly in NXT, and then the Shield would become mercenaries for Punk. And Punk would leave WWE for personal and professional reasons. Talk negatively about WWE, while Rollins carried WWE on his back for a decade. CM Punk would return to WWE 14 months ago to huge fanfare, the support of the fans and many in the back, and that didn't sit well with Seth Rollins. There was no way that Rollins was going to welcome Punk back, and it's led to this tonight. Seth freaking Rollins versus a man who has become his arch nemesis, CM Punk.
And this capacity crowd just exploded. They know exactly what time it is.
From Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 218 pounds, CM Punk!
And this is CM Punk's first singles match since October, since that brutal Hell in a Cell match against Drew McIntyre. It's Punk's first match on Monday Night Raw, period, since 2014.
Seth Rollins prides himself on being the absolute workhorse of WWE. You have to imagine he sees that as a point in his favor here, a clear advantage he has over Punk.
CM Punk and Seth Rollins. Two men who are completely beloved by the WWE Universe for their incredible talent, their work ethic, and their passion and drive.
But as similar as they are in those respects, where they have diverged has become a point of contention between both of them, which has brought us to this point in the main event of a historic Monday Night Raw.
A magical feeling in the air as Seth freaking Rollins faces off against a man who has become his arch nemesis, CM Punk. Two men who are beloved by the WWE Universe for their incredible talent and work ethic.
However, there is absolutely no love lost between these two men. Two absolute legends in their own right, but where Rollins carried this company for the past 10 years, Punk went to MMA. He went to other companies and he talked harshly about WWE, all before being welcomed back with open arms.
Yeah, that really didn't sit well with Seth Rollins. There was no way that Rollins was going to welcome Punk back, and it's led to this tonight.
Oh, what an axe handle.
Amazing action so far in the main event of an historic episode of Monday Night Raw. We've seen so many unforgettable moments tonight as the show makes its debut on the biggest streaming service in the world.
And I can think of no matchup more worthy of this show's main event than two generational talents in the form of CM Punk and Seth freaking Rollins.
Given the major stakes in this match and the high-profile nature of this event, I expect a lot of leeway from the official in this match. Nobody wants to see this one end in a count-out or disqualification.
If you're Seth Rollins, you got to try to keep the emotions in check. Focus on the task at hand, and that's taking out CM Punk.
Yeah, but Punk's not afraid to play mind games. If Punk sees an opening to set Rollins off, to take Rollins' eye off the ball, he's gonna take it. Rollins simply cannot, under any circumstances, take the bait in this match.
This rivalry has been brewing for years and escalating for months. Rollins was seething upon Punk's return at Survivor Series 2023, remembering the years that Punk spent disparaging WWE.
And the tensions grew when Rollins was a special guest referee at SummerSlam last year, counting the pinfall victory for Drew McIntyre over Punk.
What you doing here, Corey?
Great ring awareness getting to the ropes.
And averting damage there.
And now heading to the outside. It looks like things are spilling out into the WWE Universe.
Punk is locked in on his opponent now.
And he's going to the outside, which will start a countout. Don't know what the plan is here.
Oh, you know, just mingling with the people.
Neck breaker after the float over.
That was pretty.
Gentlemen, here's an astonishing fact. This is CM Punk's first match on Raw in almost 11 years.
The last time Punk competed on WWE's flagship show, it was a week before the 2014 Royal Rumble. And in a little more than 4 weeks, both men will take part in the 2025 Royal Rumble with the aim to earn a main event spot at WrestleMania 41.
I'd say either of these men has a good chance at claiming a main event spot at WrestleMania if...
And CM Punk to Rollins off the crossbody. Rollins, though, able to roll through.
Just amazing power and timing from Seth Rollins. We've seen it throughout his career. And now, catching CM Punk with a GTS. Punk rather fortuitously rolling all the way to the outside to safety. Although in hot pursuit now, Seth Rollins.
And Rollins limping around the ring, favoring his leg.
You hear them saying, I hit your move. They sing my song. All of this.
And now just mocking and having his way with Punk.
Rollins has waited for this moment for far, far too long. This victory is going to be one of the sweet...
Wait a minute! Oh my goodness! Cover! Isn't it up and a kick out?
While catching Seth Rollins with his own stomp. I'm coming within a millisecond of victory here.
And Punk not done yet. Pounding away on Rollins, frustration setting in.
I mean, years of bad blood and verbal jousts between these two are about to come to a head.
Seth able to counter GTS, looking to deliver one of his own.
Oh, and he connected.
And Punk kicks out. I don't know if it's resiliency. I don't know if it's sheer... Rollins with a head of steam. Big air. The stop connects. We've seen this win matches for Rollins.
Into the cover. And the kick out.
There is that legendary fighting spirit of Punk on full display.
And Rollins not handling this well. That was it, for all he knew. But it wasn't. Big knee to the midsection.
Opponent lifted up. Jaw. Meet knee.
Sweet GTS from Punk.
That could end Rollins right now.
Fisherman suplex.
Going after the arm in a big way.
Hooked up. And boom.
Strong kick. And CM Punk is leaving no breathing room here.
Nice movement from Punk, and the Uranagi connects. And now...
And wait a second. Interesting turn of events here.
Yeah, he just released the hold, and I'm right.
Uh-oh. Counter. He knew just what to do.
Putting the red dot on his opponent.
Setting up for something here. Straight impact on the throat. Going for the pin for the win. He got the shoulder up in time.
No time to waste being shocked. You've got to maintain pressure.
Smartly dipping out of harm's way.
Some teeth. And set. This one's for the match. He kicks out at 2.
Just barely keeping this match going. Keeping the fight inside them going.
DDT. Gosh, targeting the head, the neck, just brutal.
Looking to take this superstar down swiftly and efficiently.
CM Punk looking to turn out the lights.
GTS connects. Is it the finishing touch Punk needs?
2. He kicked out at 2.
As long as his heart is still beating and there's still breath in his lungs, Seth Rollins will always keep fighting, even if it kills him.
Punk took his best shot, gave him everything he had, but just couldn't get the pin. Going for the 3 count. Punk wins. Punk beats Rollins.
Here is your winner, Punk.
What a fight, what a night, and what a win. CM Punk once again showing why he is indeed the best in the world.
This truly was a battle between two men at the absolute top of the mountain when it comes to professional wrestling. This really could have gone either way a number of times, but in the end, Punk had Rollins' number.
Yeah, but don't think this is over for Rollins. If anything, this result is only going to enrage him even more, set him off even more on his self-imposed crusade against CM Punk.